Hey everybody, welcome back to the back nine of the 2019 Piney Woods Open presented by Dynamic Discs. We are excited to bring you final round coverage. Myself, Robert McCall, and Eric McCabe on the microphone today.
What's up, everybody?
Sweep the leg.
Sweep it.
Coming at you. Mason Ford, our leader coming in, faltering a little bit. He's 4 shots back of our current leader, Cameron Colglazier, 22 under. In second place right now, though, Fredy Meza having himself a pretty solid front 9. And then Bradley Williams, 16 under on the weekend so far.
Bradley's killing it. Hole number 10 is 681-foot par 5. There's 2 different lines you can take on this hole. You can go either dead straight, or what I like to do is throw the slight hyzer just to get the landing zone, and then mash something up into this area, and then throw down this hill. This is a true par 5 in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a gettable eagle if you let's say you take that subtle hyzer.
Yeah.
If you pierce something all the way down there, yeah, you can get a look.
Yep. Here's that subtle hyzer I'm talking about. Looks like he pushed it a little bit far. That's not bad, but that's not ideal where you want to be.
No, it's going to be a little bit of a punch out there. Colglazier's taking the subtle hyzer, and he eagled this the last time I watched this coverage when we did this last year.
Now that's what you want.
Pretty
if you're
much from
drawing
that spot.
something up, that's what you want.
Yeah, he just mashes on a distance driver from there.
Bradley looks like he may have pulled it a little bit. Might have caught the big tree there.
Yeah, a little wide of what he
probably gonna have just a little pitch out.
Yeah, that was a rock 3 for Williams. T-bird here for Mason
That's not
Ford.
bad. That's a good tree. It may have skipped left into the darkness.
Yeah,
they call it.
That's right. Patent pending here for Williams. Trying to lay down a roller. And
good tree though.
That is definitely a good
That
tree.
is a good tree. So here's the jail I was talking about. If you go a little too far on that hyzer line.
Oh my goodness.
That may be the most impressive shot we've seen
So
today.
bold. I mean, that's probably 2.5 discs width across, and he just peered it.
That's birdie bogey territory.
Exactly. Mason getting all the way down to the basket. That'll be a easy pitch up for his birdie. And here's Cam playing for that eagle, nice and low.
Nice.
Little skip, but
a little bit.
Just a little too low. Williams with the forehand turnover down the hill. Long putt, but still a putt.
Give him a look.
Yeah, and the green does run away behind the basket here.
It does. It's pretty much all downhill for the second part of this fairway.
Fredy, beautiful touch there. Oh what
no.
a bad break for Colglazier.
Where are you going?
Wow, I thought that was just kind of a jump putt pitch up, but he takes the forehand, hits that tree, and just stands on edge all the way down the hill. Bradley with a nice bid, just catching the tree on the right side. Mason's going to pitch up. He's underneath it for his birdie there. This is Colglazier for birdie 4.
Just a little low.
He's going to lose one to Mason here. Bradley's in for par. He'll likely lose one to Fredy as well, as Fredy threw that exceptional second shot. Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, Fredy. This already happened, so it's not a jinx, but I'm sorry that happened.
That's true.
Man.
I am too. Just a touch right, maybe. But.
Yep. Yeah, those ones are rough when you've thrown 2 incredible shots.
And you're about to pick up a stroke on majority of the group.
Yeah.
Except Mason, who's going to have a tap-in birdie here.
Yeah, those hurt, man.
All right, moving on to hole 11, 381-foot par 3. It moves tight through this tunnel, and then kind of a really sharp angle to the right.
Yeah.
Forehands, you're going to see a lot of forehands on this. You might see a couple backhand turnovers. The miss here is long straight. If you don't get something to finish to the right and finish kind of straight, you're going to be right behind a pretty good-sized cedar tree.
Yeah, so Mason is really just kind of really trying to cut this hole in half.
Which is smart.
If you can't get around the corner with a forehand, which very few people can on a gap this tight, play it safe and take a 3. 3 is going to most of the time gain on the field here.
Yes.
So Fredy got a little bit fortunate to get through on the right side there. If he stays behind that, there is almost no look at the basket.
Almost nothing.
Okay, Cam has executed.
That might be a touch long, too.
Yeah.
Kind of the long straightness that I mentioned. You want to cut just a little in front of that, but he's okay.
That's right. Oh, and that's trouble for Williams. This is what this hole can do to you as well. Any kick sends you into absolute jail. This is one of those holes we rarely see twos on.
Yep.
Even though it's a reachable distance and it's an attainable shot, it's just an extremely tight one.
It's a tough line you have to hit.
So Williams off to the left there. This will be pitch up for Fredy. A little bit too much turn, but a nice tree is going to keep him close. Another roller for Williams.
It's never good when you throw 2 forehand rollers on the same hole.
Back-to-back rollers. He's done that pretty well.
He executed it pretty well.
Yeah, got to look for 4. Mason just off that tree, but still, that's about 20 feet.
That'll be a par.
Not bad. Colglazier with one of the best looks you're going to see on this hole. And just...
You hear him get up. That's 2 putts in a row that he was just a little low on.
Yeah, branch is kind of in his face.
Heck of a bogey save from Williams.
Yeah, from back there, you're hoping for bogey at best. You're not going to get par. Ford in for par. He's going to pick one up on Williams.
Fredy with the par and Cam with the drop in par as well.
Yeah, at this point, we've got kind of a 3-horse race here at the top. Cam out in front by a few strokes.
Moving on, par 5, hole 12, 621 feet. This hole's difficult. This hole, like I say, and it kind of sounds repetitive, but every hole out here is difficult. But the par 5s especially, you want to make sure that if you miss on this, you want to miss on the right side, so you have this angle to get the big skip on the second shot over to the left. A lot of people will just throw like mids off the tee here or fairways just to stay in the middle, just to assure you're in the middle, which is very, very important on this hole.
Yeah, that's exactly right. This is TL3 from Mason Ford. Just kind of that straight fairway.
Something that finishes straight.
Now, if our players decide they want to get aggressive, you can penetrate so much of this fairway and get down to eagle look, but there's so much trouble on the way.
Yeah. I mean, you're bringing bogeys and double bogeys into play when you do that.
Definitely, including this kind of low-hanging branch that Cam's flying underneath. On video, it doesn't really look like it's that much in play. It's very much in play on the course.
It absolutely is. The par 5s out here are just so incredible. Such great tee shots. That it's all about the tee shots on these holes.
I agree. Favorable little bounce there for Williams with his Wraith. He's in prime position for that skip hyzer around the corner.
Yeah, on this, you want to be right, but you also kind of want to be left because there is a row of trees right down the middle of the fairway that you kind of have to choose which side of the fairway you're going to be on for the second shot.
That's right. Fredy with a powerful release. That's going to be long, but in bounds.
Devo in the house.
Yeah, tournament director of the year. Cam's playing for this inside hyzer, cuts it just a little early. There's a path just past that where you can get up to the basket.
Right, and he'll be fine there.
Yeah.
That should be an easy birdie.
Williams playing the forehand roller. I believe that's with a rock 3, and that's going to be like 50.
I'm going to have to get with Bradley and have him teach me how to do that shot because
he's done it pretty well.
He does it to perfection.
And here's the TL for Mason Ford. Look at this forehand roller. That's 28 feet, 30 feet.
Incredible.
For
Eagle.
Fredy with a nice approach there. Easy birdie. So we got 3 legitimate eagle looks here.
Decent bid between the 2 trees. It was an awkward lie.
Yeah, Bradley, unfortunately, with just a huge tree directly between himself and the basket.
Oh, my goodness. That's Bradley Williams.
He don't care about no big trees.
That's Bradley Williams. Look at this shot.
Yeah.
The angle you have to get on the hyzer to get around that tree to dump into the basket.
It's a Spike Hyzer putt.
Near impossible.
Yeah, full commitment onto his chest, Spike Hyzer eagle. Mason with the more traditional knee putt eagle.
Yes, yeah. To pick up a stroke.
That's right.
Another one.
Yeah, so he's going to be now 2 back of tournament leader Cameron Colglazier. Big putt for Bradley Williams, so we're going to have a couple eagles, couple birdies. Anytime you play a hole 6 under par as a group,
not bad.
You're going to be happy.
It's what you're looking for.
That's right.
Hole 13 is a 519 foot par 4. This is another one of those tee shot important holes. It's pretty straight for the most part, but this particular one, you want to get as far down the fairway as you can and typically skip off maybe a little bit to the left to have a better look into this green. This is a newer pin position, I think. It's pushed back into the woods a little bit more than in years past.
That's right. This is one of, in my opinion, the easier par fours on the course.
Agreed.
It feels like if you don't take 3 here and you're on the lead card, you're definitely losing a stroke.
You're definitely walking to the next hole behind the group.
That's right.
Not happy.
That's right. Wraith for Williams here. Pure tee shot. Way down there.
Throws that disc so well.
That's an ideal spot.
Got Fredy here. Really, the only miss on this hole is if you hit those trees on the left side and then kind of kick to the left.
That's right. Yeah, not the best spot there for Meza, but he'll be okay.
We got Cameron now. Looking to get back on the birdie train. He did birdie the last hole, but
Oh
it
my
definitely
goodness.
felt weird because he missed it. But
Yeah. That's way
that's
down
way,
there.
way, way down there.
Yeah, so a couple of fairway drivers from these guys, as well as some distance drivers. Mason with an overstable approach here.
Good shot.
Yeah, inside the circle. Not bad.
Pretty much how you draw it up.
Fredy with a little forehand turnover. And there is a drop-off behind the basket there. He just catches the tree and stays up. He's in a great position. That's a miss wide right for Williams of what he wanted, but it's really not bad.
It's just a putter approach, too,
Yeah.
right? That's what he was throwing there. A lot of these players are probably throwing fairways and then putter approaches.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's funny watching Bradley. He's so precise with his angles that when he misses, you can tell in his body language.
Yeah.
But even that miss, like, that's not bad at all.
That's a good miss.
He's 20 feet. It just speaks to the level of play of these guys that
Yes.
they can be disappointed by that little of a misrelease and still convert for birdie. You know, we see Mason dropping in for birdie there. Williams is going to do the same. Colglazier is going to maintain that 2-shot lead. Meza the closest of the group.
Kind of like you said, you want to birdie this hole.
Yeah, if you walk away with worse than 4, it feels really bad here.
It absolutely does.
Interesting hole here.
This
on
hole
4.
is weird. It's a par 3, 291 foot, and it plays right. You'll see people trying this little line here, little forehand, or even like a jump putt just to get kind of up in the middle of the fairway. You're also going to see some people throw this up over the top shot potentially. I'm not sure if these guys will be trying to attack the hole that way, but I remember that was a pretty popular shot.
Yeah, that's right. So Mason has just gone coyote. That's good right turn. That's way past the basket.
Yes.
So he's just going to be approaching from that.
This hole,
position.
when I play this hole, if I have a look at birdie, wow, I
You're
did something
stoked.
good. If I get a par, if you told me right now I could par this hole the rest of my life and never play it, I would take you up on that.
Walk on past it.
Yes. No, guys, I got a par. I'm good. I'll just meet you on hole 15.
I'm good. Thanks, guys. It doesn't really look like. Oh, here Cam's going to take the big Anheuser.
Good. I was hoping somebody did.
It looks like they've cleared up that right gap a little
It
bit.
does.
Because that was never the play.
Jail. And that's what you can't do here. You cannot hit that branch there and fall. I mean, he's fortunate enough to kind of fall in the fairway and have maybe a line or not, but
Wow.
that's well played. That's well played.
Yeah, I mean that's deserved applause there. That was
I am kind
nothing
of,
there.
I am kind of surprised with a 2-stroke lead he would take that aggressive line and not just play it up to the fairway and just play for par.
Right. That was like a fadeaway approach from Fredy Meza.
It was.
I'm
Is
digging
that
his
patent
style.
pending? Is that his
Patent pending fadeaway.
Yeah. The Fredy fadeaway, I think it's going to be called.
That's right. That's right. Mason Ford throwing his P2 on the approach. He's gonna have a look there. Yeah, this is one of the problems with going long on this hole is you've got this kind of like natural bunker of trees there. These guys don't really care about that. They're just gonna approach real close.
Just a little left, Fredy.
The Fredy fadeaway it's still in the developmental stage.
It is. It is. Great save there from Mason.
Yeah, Fredy in for bogey. That Man, if you don't get through that initial gap, well, it's so easy to bogey here.
Pars are a pretty good score on this hole.
Definitely. You see very few twos. Unbelievable approach from Colglazier.
Unbelievable. So Cam is maintaining his 2-stroke lead. Hole 15, 297 feet. Tight tunnel gap. Kind of a weird angle you got to hit. You want to throw like a stable mid-range that kind of floats down the hill to the right and then kind of dumps left at the end.
That's right.
There's a couple different tight lines that you can get aggressive on. But this is a hole off the tee. You just want to hit that initial alley that kind of plays down to the right. And give yourself a look at the birdie. But walk away with a par is not a bad deal here either.
Yeah. Certainly a wider gap to that right basket that we were looking at, as you can see in the trees. But if you're going left here, that's about the only gap you can hit.
Yep.
And if you hit it, man, it's smooth sailing down to the basket.
Wonderful shot there from Mason.
Yeah, I believe that was T-Bird.
I believe it.
Just a bit high right there for Williams.
Pressure on Cam, I would say, at this point.
Absolutely.
After Mason is parked.
That's a
Why not just
PA3.
put it closer?
Yeah. Just throw your nice, stable putter right down the middle. The gap's probably truly about 6 feet wide.
Yeah. Oh.
Just catches the back tree for Meza. So approach now for Williams. Good touch there.
Good play.
There's a little bit of a drop off behind this basket, but it's not too much. These guys can kind of just land it short and scoot it up there.
Great scramble there from Fredy.
Yeah, good touch.
Now we'll have Mason and Cameron with a couple birdie looks.
And Mason is having himself a back nine right now.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
He is shredding. Colglazier with a little bit of a branch right in front of him.
A little tester,
yep.
too, to maintain his 2-stroke lead.
But yeah, solid putts for Colglazier and Ford. So Williams and Meza will be in for their threes here. Good short tap-ins after a little bit of scramble golf.
Hole 16 is, in my opinion, a must-birdie hole. Coming down the stretch, especially if you're trying to catch somebody. 348, pretty straight for the most part. There's a few smaller trees here that you kind of got to avoid, and a big, massive tree that you kind of want to base. You almost want to just base that tree and have yourself a 15, 20-footer, but probably a lot of mids and maybe a couple fairways on this hole. Got Mason here throwing low. Beautiful skip shot.
Yeah.
What an incredible shot from Mason. Threw it a little bit low, but got the nice skip.
Yeah, TL3 for Ford. That's a well-played line. And then this is M4 for Colglazier. Great line, just a bit short.
Yep. Maybe a touch too much angle probably for him.
Right. No surprise here in Mako for Bradley Williams. Just turned it a bit early.
We got Fredy. This is the line. This is the line I like right here.
Yeah, this is buzz for Meza.
That is just an amazing shot, Fredy.
Yeah, just like you said, base that tree.
Yeah.
You're in business right there. Williams almost looking like he tried to give that a run, but settles it nicely. Cam kind of likes that forced Anheuser putt.
Yeah, he does.
But he just starts that way left and gets kind of a little bit of bad action. Still 18, 20 feet, but not bad.
Great birdie from Fredy. Now Mason to pull within one.
Ooh,
pulled it a bit right.
Solid catch.
But she's in. And I'll tell you what, 1-stroke lead going into these last two holes.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Not safe whatsoever.
I don't feel safe with like a 4-stroke lead going into these last two holes.
Yes, I agree. That's going to be pars for Williams and Colglazier.
Solid. So going into hole 17, we got 555 feet, par 4. This is a tough one.
Yeah.
Huge Anheuser shot off the tee. Blind Anheuser shot that kind of flexes at the end. And the basket plays down this little tunnel with an OB creek probably 15 feet directly behind
Right.
us.
Yeah, if even 15 feet. It's very close.
Yeah, right at that bridge is actually OB.
And the way that you saw the drone fly there, that's how most competitors will throw this hole, up and over
High.
the trees.
Super high.
Mason
Mason disagrees.
He doesn't care to be most competitors.
Which I don't blame him. Let's just put it somewhere in the middle, give myself a look at the birdie, maybe put some pressure on Cam.
Yeah. That's Coyote once again for Mason Ford.
And we got Fredy here. Not bad. That should have a look at the opening to
That's
the
right.
gap.
H3V2 for Colglazier, and that's crunched.
Come on, Bradley. Don't make us all liars.
Yeah.
So
He
maybe
did
it's
it.
not the shot anymore.
Maybe it used to be the shot for sure.
Yeah. Maybe it's not the shot anymore. That's a great placement there from Bradley. Mason's going to have a tough look. Although, having the initial gap to have to hit to not worry about the second one
Right.
is sometimes beneficial.
That's exactly right. Forced Anheuser approach from Meza with something that definitely has some stability. Good touch. Great potential to get to the basket. Just catches a tree on the left side there.
And that's just layup all day from there.
It is.
See, here's the look that you can see the gap that you got to hit. And this is straight downhill to OB.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. That's a testy. That's a tester.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything outside about 25 here feels really bad.
So Cameron's going to want to put this close and just
no.
pulls it a bit right. And that's not an easy shot there at all, but he really needed to just base that to get an extra breathing room going into the last hole.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So layup for Ford, layup for Colglazier also. Ooh, testing
I'll
the
take it.
angle just a bit, but safe.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Hey,
I'll take
it. Run up and mark it.
Yep. Got Fredy here. Oh, just a little high. Sometimes you're not thinking about what's above
Yeah.
in the gap, you know?
Just the kind of left to right
Yeah.
bit of the gap.
That's going to be a bummer for Fredy. Bradley pulled that one a bit left. That's a tricky putt, though. I mean, anything 25 and out on this basket is...
It's scary.
Yeah, all that's in your head is OB.
Yes. I've missed that very putt.
Yes.
More than once.
Yep. Fredy has to settle for the bogey. Looks like Mason and Cam are both going to have drop-in pars.
So Colglazier is going to carry a one-shot lead into hole 18 here.
Awesome hole, by the way. 351 feet uphill, par 3. Fantastic finishing hole. You've got this little graveyard right here that actually has past champions' names on it.
Yeah,
which
really
is kind of
cool. Really
and
cool.
That's out of bounds. Straight uphill, right to where this flag's at. You want to throw probably a fairway driver, a lot of these guys are throwing little hyzer flips that just kind of fly dead straight.
That's right. 351 is a little deceptive as well because it probably plays closer to 390.
Yeah, I was saying 400.
Yeah.
So Mason is in hoping of getting this close.
Yeah, and that's
Put a little pressure on.
that's clean.
That's good. Shout out Dakota Hatfield, who aced this hole.
Nice.
Yes.
That's sweet. So TL3 there for Mason Ford, H3V2 for
no.
Colglazier. The smallest tick on the branch drops him into that
The
graveyard.
one thing you can't do.
That's it.
That's it. I mean, he had a one-stroke lead going into this hole. The one thing you cannot do is put it OB, especially when Mason's not really looking at birdie by any means.
That's right. That's right. Clean angle here for Williams, just a bit right. Williams does not have a shortage of power at all.
No.
You can just see how difficult the angle of this tee shot is.
Absolutely. We got Fredy now.
Freddie's taking Destroyer off of this tee.
Smart play.
On the right side, getting way up there.
Getting way up top. That'll be a birdie look.
Yeah, nice little gallery accumulating as well, which is cool.
So we got Cam here. He's throwing from a drop zone because he did, in fact, drop inside the little graveyard.
Yes.
Which is weird that it's a graveyard of past champions.
That's right. May they rest in peace.
May I rest in peace. My name is on that
Sorry,
rock,
bro.
So.
Williams for birdie.
Oh, great
just
bid.
off the top.
Great bid.
Now, this is Mason Ford. This is for the win.
This is for the W.
Yeah, because he's putting for 2. 1 shot back. Colglazier is underneath the basket for 4. Probably about 40 feet.
Oh, and he just caught the branch. Just caught the branch. But par.
Par's good.
Great birdie to finish there for Fredy. Fredy impressed me today.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Rated 989, I think,
I
right
don't
now.
think I've played with Fredy or seen him on the scene for a while, but, I mean...
He's got a really
impressive.
new PDGA number. It's in the 100,000s.
That's awesome. Well played today, Fredy. You got a bright future ahead of you.
Absolutely.
Mason as well, Rookie of the Year. Going to be tied for the win.
Yeah,
Unless something really weird happens.
right.
But
yeah, Mason kind of shaking his head as he walks away. He probably knew at that point that was for the win.
Yeah.
I assume that he would.
had to have known. Yeah.
So that's bogey for Colglazier.
We got playoff.
A part of the 2019 Piney Woods Open presented by Dynamic Discs. I want to let you know we do have a playoff for first place in the Open Division. First up on the box with the hot round. Give it up for Cameron Colglazier.
So we are back to hole number 1. It will be a sudden death playoff.
Cam finishing that round.
And this is when you want to play hole 1. When you've already played
When
the
you're
course,
warm.
you're warmed up,
Exactly.
you're hitting your lines. This is when you want to do it because you can get a little bit more aggressive and get a mash on this drive.
Yeah, Cam put a nice move on that.
For Mason.
So Cam shot 57 during that final round. 1037 rated. Anything in the 50s
Anything in the 50s.
is
And
good.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Bradley has the course record here, possibly.
Yeah, 51.
Like 51.
Which is
Wow.
bananas.
I think the best I've ever done is 54, and I thought I played perfect.
Yes.
So we
Mason
got
with
Mason
clean hyzer here.
clipping a little bit. That's unfortunate, but he may have a window.
Scramble time.
Yes. Now or never.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have this shot. It's clean line for 4.
to
Just
check
needs
up.
it to settle.
He's going to have a look. It's going to be very, very much a pressure putt, though, because Cam's
Yeah.
got just a little jumper. Probably just going to put this under the basket to, well, maybe not.
Well, almost under the basket.
He's trying to just put that under the basket to force Mason to jam this putt.
That's right. Mason for birdie and to put all the pressure on Cam's shoulders. Why not just jam it?
My goodness.
Oh, big putt from Mason Ford. Look at the gallery's loving it.
That is insane. That is a clutch putt. Look at that. You
Huge
gotta love the high five from Cam.
Great sportsmanship. Cam needs this to
Wow.
extend the playoff.
Cam's probably kicking himself right now that he's not under the basket.
That's exactly right. Nerves
No
of
big
steel.
deal.
No, yeah. Never a doubt. Move on over
Move
now
on.
to hole 2.
Now the more
Yeah.
challenging hole for the playoff, in my opinion. Similar hole, same hole we played earlier in the previous video. Just basically what you want to do here is not hit a tree and go a beef.
Yeah, so Cam did hit a tree early on this one last time.
Not so much.
Makes an adjustment here, and this is
I mean, if you're going to make an adjustment,
pristine.
that may have skipped off the top of the basket.
Yeah,
If
it was-
didn't hit
it
the
was
tree.
gonna be
that
pretty
was
close.
on line.
So Coyote once again for Mason Ford. Little bit wide and early.
Oh,
Bad
no.
kick. Bad kick.
That's a bummer. I mean, you got to run this now.
You have to try and ring it up. Good angle. Needing a skip. Oh, nice shot. Now he's put the pressure back on Cam's shoulders, but Cam is definitely inside the circle here.
Yeah.
One tree to contend with. Little gap.
For the win. Nice putt.
Solid. Nice win there for Cam Colglazier. Back-to-back champion.
Back-to-back. Nobody's gone back-to-back here since Chris Farnham, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 Piney Woods Open champion, Cameron Colglazier.
Steve-O giving props to Cameron, as well deserved.
Cam absolutely put on a show out there this week, going 10:36, 10:23, 10:37.
So, wow.
Good stuff for him, but huge shout out to Mason Ford. 10:54 first round, 10:23, 10:22.
Absolutely. And you viewers out there, if you guys want to play this course, want to try to battle this course, by all means do it. And
Yes.
what better opportunity than Texas State's?
That's right.
Next year.
Coming up in March. That's
March
that's
of
a
2020.
tournament. That's right. That's a tournament you want to be a part of for sure. Yeah. When you walk up to Dogwood, it says this course is very difficult and intended for advanced or professional disc golfers.
Yeah.
I hope that
Beth
today
Page Black.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I hope today you've seen that is absolutely the case. Difficult course. Congratulations to Cam and all of our competitors this weekend. Thanks for joining us for our coverage of the 2019 Piney Woods Open. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications so that when we have more tournament coverage, more Disc Golf Answer Man, and more just good content for you, you can get it.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Bye.